K2 on your side investigators, asking tough questions and holding the powerful accountable.
Today, the price of regular gas in Portland topped $4 a gallon. But an Oregon inventor says what's in this bottle could save you money at the gas pump and save the planet.
This sounds like snake oil, is it?
No, not at all.
And what we're going to do is actually revolutionize the whole industry.
That is a very bold claim, and it sounds kind of crazy, but an Oregon inventor says he's onto something big.
It's a product that's supposed to clean the air as you drive and increase your gas mileage 10 to 37%. On your side, investigator Tom Jensen put it to the test. Tom, this wasn't a scientific lab test, though.
No, definitely it's not. But that type of scientific test could cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. But with gas prices topping $4 a gallon now, a lot of people are trying to invent new ways to save gasoline. And what's in this bottle is one of the results.
I don't think it's going down anytime.
It's quite a pinch.
I wouldn't be surprised to see $5 by the end of the year.
We can go to Mexico City, and in 3 months we can clean all the air.
This Southern Oregon inventor says he has the solution.
The solution is make the fuel work efficiently.
Something that saves you money at the gas pump and also reduces air pollution.
We've come up with a solution to make all of the fuel burn efficiently. If you get all of the fuel burning, you're not going to have emissions.
Bob Kirko says he invented E3 Ultra Clean Fuel Catalyst in his garage in Cave Junction. He says it changes the way gasoline is used in the engine, making it burn 100% efficiently. Kirko says your car would actually act as an air cleaner when the air from the outside is pulled in through the air intake system and through your filter and then mixed in the engine with the gasoline and the fuel catalyst. What's burned and comes out of your tailpipe is actually cleaner than the air that went into your engine. Lieutenant Colonel James Boozell says he's a believer.
If every car in the country and vehicle in the country were driving on this, global warming would be eliminated.
Boozell is a Department of Defense employee at the Pentagon, and he moonlights as a spokesman for Kirko's fuel catalyst, fighting his own bosses and oil companies to listen.
They're not going to voluntarily use the product.
Boozell says he became a believer when he ran the product in diesel Hummers and 2.5-ton trucks at the South Carolina National Guard and saw fuel efficiency increase 45% and emissions drop 99%. This sounds like snake oil, is it?
No, not at all.
I put the catalyst to the test in my own car. Running my family's SUV on regular gasoline for a full tank, my onboard computer showed an average gas mileage of 18.3 miles per gallon. Then I filled up again. Added 1 quart of the catalyst and drove under my normal conditions. As you can see, my onboard computer now shows I am getting almost 22 miles per gallon. Not a scientific test, to say the least.
Part of the problem is...
But I asked a scientist at Portland State University what he thinks about the findings.
And afterwards, I'm getting about 22 miles per gallon.
Yeah.
What would that be from?
That would be from cleaning the deposits, I would say.
PSU chemistry professor Dr. Shankar Runelrich says the gas mileage probably comes from cleaning the engine. He says the fuel catalyst may really be a fuel system cleaner, not a gas saver.
It's nothing inherent in that material that gives you extra energy.
His conclusion, he says, is only preliminary based on my description of the product. The actual materials used in the catalyst have not been made public. And what about those emissions claims?
It takes a few minutes for it to warm up, and then we'll check it out.
I tested my 2004 Volvo at Morgan Automotive in southeast Portland on a 4-gas analyzer.
It means it's running just about as clean as it can.
It ran super clean before the additive, with hydrocarbons at just 8 parts per million and carbon monoxide at 0. Clean enough to meet the strictest emission requirements anywhere. But look at the results from our second test with the fuel additive. No hydrocarbons, 0.
0 hydrocarbons, do you see that very often?
No.
not unheard of, but
yeah, you're not going to do any better than that.
Kurko says so far, government agencies and oil companies have had the same response to his invention.
They laugh at us.
As gas prices soar, Kurko says the laughing is fading, and suitors are lining up, mostly in other countries.
Well, I'm going to go where they want it. If they don't want it here in America, that's fine. We'll go other places.
Our Portland state scientist says he wants to see more tests done in laboratory conditions with new car engines burning the same brand of fuel. He says tests should also be done repeatedly with results that are also repeated before you can truly say that this catalyst works. But in my unscientific test, I did see about a 20% gas mileage increase.
So what is it made of?
As far as I know, it's made out of any biomass product. Dr. Kurko says that he can make it out of cold fruit, sweet potatoes, artichokes. He says about 11 to 15 gallons per bushel of any product.
I think people are willing to try just about anything these days. Yeah. You look at that 409 up there. Thank you, Tom.